Welcome to Point of No Response Halloween.
So your body is a porta potty. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to pee on you, piss on you, drip, 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 pee on you. My woman was doing my face. Like, you know, she be picking my pimples and shit, and I farted. I thought it was just a fart. I shitted on myself again. Like, what the fuck? It's an every week thing. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but
you need to get checked out then, dude. Because something's not right. That's not normal. So please do.
Not normal for you normal folk. This guy over here.
I know, but
every fart's rolling the dice.
Loose booty hole. Ooh. Loose booty hole.
Only thing that means to me, Deontay, is you've been checking me out from the waist down.
I have.
But you talk about like guys, you know, eating their ass.
I never said that.
I think you did.
Everybody ever rape my ass.
Why don't you give us a rap? I bet something about ass and eating.
Right, I'll rap right now.
As soon as you say an ass, we're done. We're cutting it.
Go.
Hey, my granny tried to take my ass.
Done.
Point of no response. A cool ghost story, though, is the Winchester.
The Winchester House. And Sarah Winchester.
So you went there.
Yeah.
What's that mean? What happened?
Okay, so, you know, Winchester as in Winchester rifles?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay, so William Winchester.
Now, mind you, this was the gun...
gun company. It was actually called Winchester Arms and Rifle Company, something like that.
They even sponsored movies like made by Winchester.
The old black and white movies. You'll see the intro. It says Winchester. Like they sponsored movies.
Big money in the day.
Yeah, right. Hollywood. Okay. Right. So, anyway, William Winchester married a woman named Sarah. They moved out west, and then within the span of a year, she lost her father-in-law, her mom, her husband. Everybody died in like a year. So she's by herself. She inherits everything. She's now one of the wealthiest women in America. She owns half of the company, plus like $50 million. She's got it everything, but nothing. So the idea back then was that the reason she did what she did, which I'll explain in a second, is because she thought that the victims of people killed by Winchester rifles were cursing her. So she bought a little tiny farmhouse in San Jose, California, a little 2-story farmhouse, and she hired some architects.
And we're looking at the picture right now of this house, and it does not look little, right?
Hell no.
This is how it exists today. That's not how it started, right? So she hired some architects, and she's like, I have some ideas. Here they are. They started building. She didn't like it. She fired them all, started writing her own blueprints for what she wanted, hired builders, carpenters, etc., and said, this is what I want. So they kept building and building and building and building. And if she didn't like something, they would stop, start something new. So this whole house is full of weirdness. Doors on the outside of the house that if you walked up to it and opened it, you would fall out the second story.
You can see it. You can see it right here.
Yes.
There
it is. That's a door. There are doors that if you open them, it's a wall. Inside
doors,
the
I think
house,
you'll fall down
doors
an
to
elevator
nowhere.
shaft.
Yeah, an elevator shaft. There are so some of these architectural things that she did were actually functional. She had very, very bad arthritis, and so walking was very difficult for her. So there are stairs inside the house. They call them easy risers, but they are like little tiny stairs.
About 2 inches high.
Like 2 inches high. They go 10 feet up. And it's like 44 stairs of 44 feet of
it's like 44 feet.
Of
like
little tiny stairs. So you just
go up like 8 or 10 feet, but you actually travel 44 feet.
Yeah. So like because you're
gotcha.
Yeah, so you're going further than what you think, but they're little tiny stairs.
What year was this?
1881.
Yeah, man. This
late
is
1800s.
Again, the 1800s probably the weirdest fucking years ever.
Well, how long did the building continue for? Like 30 something years?
20 years, I think.
20
Let me
years?
see here. I got it.
Can you imagine being born in like the 1800s and like you have like a fucking
22 years.
like you born left-handed, but oh yeah, you're a witch or you're like a fucking alien, and they kill you because you're born left-handed.
You're
You're only
different.
saying that because
Bro.
you're left-handed, and
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's
all hate you,
scary.
and we're scared of you because of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would have died because I was left-handed. That's
know,
so
all
That was
those-
only
boring.
if you're a woman, though.
But all the psychos are left-handed. Hitler was left-handed.
Hitler was left-handed, but I think Einstein was
just like
too.
Hitler.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. All of those people that are just... Yeah.
The Third Reich.
He's definitely like Hitler.
I put chicken grease in my applesauce. Oh shit! I thought it was on.
That is a sentence I don't think I've ever heard in my life. It's like, I
love
put
that.
chicken grease in my applesauce.
I love that.
That sounds low-key good.
It does, actually. It sounds kind of delicious.
I thought it was on. I'm sorry.
No, don't be. That was
doesn't work for
awesome.
you.
It doesn't work for you. It only
Doesn't.
works for me.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
You want to hear what it sounds like? It
Yeah.
says,
Say
Do it for
it.
me, please.
I put chicken grease in my applesauce.
I like that.
It's fucking delicious.
You gotta say niggas love chicken.
I don't think I can throw the voice over to you and say that at the same time.
Niggas.
Love chicken.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Thank you, Todd. Air high five.
Nice.
That was beautiful.
Anyway, this
So
house,
about this house.
it's freaking amazing.
It
looks cool.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah, she was like Victorian Gothic kind of weirdness. Well, in 1906, when the big earthquake hit, a lot of the house was destroyed. And so she had to start rebuilding again. So that's a reason for some of the weirdness, though, too, is because the house was destroyed so hardcore in 1906 that when they started rebuilding, she just left a lot of things just the way it was and then, like, built over it. So,
That's nuts.
yes.
What's this overview? Was that overhead view?
Here we go. Yeah, look at that.
Damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
And it's like right in the middle of downtown San Jose. It's so weird. It used to be a little farmhouse with a big ranch. Like she had a lot of property, and they, sold it.
Who
sold
owns it right
sold
now? Oprah?
think the state does,
The
yeah.
state owns it. Yep.
It is kind of weird. Like you're looking at the loops there in the front of the house, right? Just like maybe 10,
Right on the
15
other
feet
side of those
there is like
palm
a main
trees.
road.
Yeah. It's like a little, yeah. It's
How'd she die? She get lost? She get lost in her own house?
I bet.
No, I think she died in her sleep in her room in the house, actually. And so when they give you the tour, it's kind of silly, but they give you the tour and they're like, they take you into a room and you get to stand behind a rope and look in her room and they're like, do you feel how the temperature dropped 10 degrees in
Oh,
here?
fuck that.
And you're like, really?
Because it's the fucking highest room in the house, and
Yeah.
it's probably up towards the ceiling, and it's
Right.
the hot. I mean, that's where all the heat is.
Yeah. But it is an amazingly cool
Yeah,
house.
Do you even thinking about what you're saying?
Yeah,
right now?
she said cold. He says because it's in the highest room in the
hottest-
house and it's
the
hot up there.
hottest,
Yeah,
yeah.
duh.
He rises, duh.
The sun,
but
you were closer
they-
to the sun.
They did make a fictional
Fucking
movie
idiot.
of this called Winchester. It had Helen Mirren in it playing Sarah Winchester, and it was actually quite good. You can't take it as fact, but it was good.
What's the movie called?
Winchester.
Y'all know a lot of good movies. I'm gonna
It was
save that.
really good. It's an awesome
pretty good.
ghost
It's
story.
about her kind of being,
only-
being haunted, right?
Yeah.
The only way I'd go there is if they put me in the deepest part of the house and they say you got until dawn to get out.
I don't think you'd get it. Well, yeah, you would. You'd fall out the fucking.
Yeah, you fell out the second floor
I'm
when you
not
opened the
going
door.
there. I would never go there.
I thought one of the coolest things was was it called
blue
the blue room when
Blue
you
room.
opened up the cabinet.
Yeah, the
And
cabinet was actually a door into
door
another
into another
room.
room.
It was really cool. Yeah.
She was weird.
I went to a club like that in L.A. It was behind a vending machine.
Why
The vending machine was the door.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Like
That's
a
cool as
speakeasy
fuck.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the vending machine like working? I mean, could you get like a Dr. Pepper?
I
out
don't
of it?
know. The lights were on. I don't know.
But nobody was home.
You had to get
serious?
escorted. Yeah. You stand up outside and then they only let like 4 in at a time. And you walk down this like corridor that looks like you're in the basement of something to where you got random shit laying around and they go to a vending machine and that's the door. They let you in and it's
It's a fucking speakeasy.
You wasn't
Yeah.
scared?
That's cool.
You wasn't
No.
scared? That's fucking creepy. That's weird. I don't know if I can do some shit like that.
that's why I would die probably in a horror movie.
I wouldn't. I'm running until they can't see me run.
If you're with Drew, black guy dies first.
I know, but not this one. They got me fucked up.
You know what? Since we're already talking about ghosts, one of my favorite ghost stories, they did make a movie out of it, and it was something called Entity, and it was about this woman who was constantly getting fucked by a ghost.
Have you seen those
That's
TikToks?
true, though. That is a true story. This happened to this woman. Whether it was psychosis or not, she says this happened to her. That
There's
was
random-
based on
There's random
true
TikTok.
story.
There's TikTok videos, right? And it's like this couple sleeping in a bed, and they're always above the covers, which I'm like, yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
fake, anyways. But then you'll see somebody, and they'll lay like this, and you just see their leg, and then just go,
Oh yeah.
"Oh my god, what's that?" And then it just like arches their back.
Didn't and one of them like they start messing with the chick and then they start fucking the guy. They like mess with the chick's leg.
So-
and
What the fuck is happening? I was trying to move it.
if you're listening right
the
now,
fuck are
Drew
you
just
doing?
fucked up his mic. He like literally pulled it off the stand.
Come on,
I
Hulk
would have
Hogan.
thought Deontay would have done that first.
Hey,
Come
see if
on,
you
Hulk
can-
Hogan. What a
See if you
fucking
can turn
asshole.
that top piece.
Look, dude.
The top piece right there. There you
Yep,
go.
fucking
spin it.
idiot.
Yeah,
There
but-
you go.
Oh, is that
Hey,
just the
it's
lock?
hanging-
Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah, let me see.
thread her in.
You're an engineer. Here, let me help you.
Maintenance, can you fix this?
Dude, you fucking got it, man.
Did you get it?
God, don't you ever fucking doubt me again.
I never doubted you, bro.
Did Drew just fix something? That's...
I learned a lot
amazing.
because when I would call
Jesus
maintenance,
Christ.
they wouldn't show up because they'd all be at lunch at the same time. So I figured out how to fix a lot of things by myself.
Man, this suck ass. I'm sorry.
But yeah, anyway, that woman that gets fucked, you were just like, you're upset with me because you said this is real.
Oh no, I don't mean
She was
the
being
movie's
molested.
real.
She's
I
being
believe-
molested.
No,
I
just-
believe that she believes it was real.
Exactly.
No,
Yes.
do y'all seen that one video where the one guy he was asleep, the cover got pulled down, his ass lifted up in the air.
That's what Tom was talking about.
Yeah. Well, they
Or,
have
there's
the
a
TikToks.
lot. There's a shit ton of them.
But there's
a lot of
I
them.
think was that Haunted House that was with one of the Wayans.
no, that was Scary
no,
Movie.
this
Scary
is-
movie.
Was that Scary Movie
Yeah.
where he was?
That was Scary Movie 2.
I know
Was it
Scary-
2? 2 in the
Well,
I know Tori Spelling got fucked and like,
He, like,
He
face
was
fucked her.
pissed off because her underwear said the wrong day.
yeah, it was like Saturday and it said like Tuesday.
It's fucking gross.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
hey, that was an aggressive
was
ass
pissed.
ghost.
He was.
But hey, Ty, what's our favorite part? The basketball part, right?
All right. Wait, what were they making fun of? That was a commercial,
It
wasn't
was
it?
a commercial for
was.
basketball. Yeah,
It was the wheelchair part.
that went on forever.
And that was a really good commercial. That was my favorite fucking part, though. The wheelchair was spinning and shit in the air. It was
Oh, he was doing a head spin in the
yeah,
wheelchair.
man, that shit was.
Oh.
That was.
Scary Movie is so underrated.
It really is, though. That was like the best part of the movie, though.
I liked it when they rolled up that marijuana plant rolled up Shorty.
He's like, I've been smoked.
You're like,
Take it to the head. Take it to the head.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you a bitch.
hey, Scary Movie is underrated
Oh
as
shit,
fuck.
that's funny.
I think we didn't watch that movie probably like a million. That's like Talladega Nights. We watched that
think-
movie so many times.
I think the later ones,
Oh
it kind
my
of started to
God.
fall off. But, you
Yeah.
know, like the first few. Were,
But the real ones with the
they started peak.
son.
They started peak.
Son.
Yo, that
Yeah.
jacket
Oh,
is
that
tight.
was
You know what I mean?
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah.
That was
Run it,
so
bitch.
funny. She was hilarious.
I loved her.
She was so good.
She used to be like she was funny as fuck at every movie she
Yeah.
played in.
Anna
Back to those,
Faris.
like
Anna
Yeah.
Faris.
Anna Faris,
the
man.
2000s. She was running that shit.
Doofy.
Dude,
I told you not to disturb me when I'm cleaning my room.
he's got that fucking vacuum cleaner.
I am not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I'm like, damn, that, you know, maybe that might just work.
And then the usual suspected us at the end
Oh,
of
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, the Doofy, the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Doofy was
Yeah.
a motherfucking killer. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, he retarded.
And he was cool as fuck.
I thought he
And
was,
Sherry O'Terry was his chick.
Sherry Terry, yeah.
She was hilarious. She was
God.
awesome.
One of my favorite scenes with Doofy is when the one guy makes him smell his finger, and he's like, "What's that?" He's like, "That's pussy." And then Doofy makes him smell his finger, and he's like, "Oh God, what's that?" And he's like, "It's my ass."
Oh yeah, it's poop.
It's my ass.
You killed him.
Hey, that's a good ass movie though. Hey, I forgot about that shit. You don't realize how good that movie is until you get older. That's
so funny.
I gotta second it with Drew though. That vacuum cleaner.
I just you're thinking about it.
Yeah, it gives you some thoughts, doesn't it?
I never thought of it like that.
Is that a wet dry vac?
Ooh.
I hope so. It's gonna be wet soon.
What about the American Pie movies though? Did y'all watch those?
Yeah, that came out in like what, the 90, 98,
No.
99?
Something
Somewhere
like
around
that.
Maybe the first. Okay, maybe the first
I
one.
watched the first American Pie. Yeah. I liked it, but it didn't have that same effect as like the original Scary Movie. I like some of the later Scary movies too. The ones with Charlie Sheen in them. I thought those were pretty funny.
Or they made. They talked about what was it? Signs.
Yeah, and they had the one guy. It was like right after Eminem came out, so they had him rapping.
Oh yes, that's right.
It's like I put Miracle Whip on my Wonder Bread. And then he threw up his hood at the end, and it looked like a fucking cake.
And they were like, "Oh, it was awful."
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie, Scary movies was funny as fuck.
Brenda's my chick though. Brenda is fucking hilarious. I love Brenda.
Brenda, hey,
Which one's Brenda?
I'm gonna shit on these walls, Ray.
Hey, that.
Too dirty. Too
I'm gonna
dirty.
shit on it. That's a black girl. I'm gonna shit on these walls, Ray. Hey, you are funny as fuck.
I love Brenda. She's
That's the
my-
girl that boxed the girl from the ring.
Yeah.
She came out.
She's like, come on, let's
There's
go.
a white girl coming out your TV.
Yeah. Another little white girl fell down the well.
There's news. No little white girl fell down the
Down the
well.
well.
She beat the fuck out the grudge.
Yes, she was. I love Brenda.
But
She's
then they
my
found
favorite.
her. But then they found her behind the couch.
And she's like this, like,
Fuck it,
Yeah, they went to her funeral, and it was like, your teacher's alive.
oh my god, it was awful. It made me nervous.
I
watching
grabs that
that.
lamp, unplugs it, and shocks her and blows her apart. She came back in one of the later movies though, and Cindy was like,
I thought
"Brenda,
you were
I thought you were
dead.
dead." She goes, "Oh, girl, I thought you were dead too."
Yeah, she did. It was like they met at the plane crash.
Yeah, the plane crash.
The plane crash scene. She's like, "Oh, girl, I thought you were dead
thought-
too."
I ain't gonna lie.
Like-
From 2000, I want to say to 1995 to like the 2010s, they made some good ass movies.
Mm-hmm.
There was like legendary movies right there. Fucking the Rascals, the fucking Home Alones, the
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
the scary
those real
movies.
iconic.
Oh my god!
ones that everybody
you talking about
knows.
being a kid,
Yeah.
putting the VCR
I
movies
gotcha.
in and shit. That was legendary.
Hey, Drew, you had a something that you were going to bring up in this podcast, wasn't it? Something about deaths.
Oh no, it was.
I thought it'd be interesting to talk
I had
about.
two different ones.
Yeah.
It was either. What do you want to do? How would you die in a horror movie, or what type of horror movie would you most likely die in?
How would you die? I already know. Like, he said this to
But
me
then
the
you
other
got to have
day.
a certain type of genre. Are we
Yeah.
doing slashers? Are we doing paranormal?
I already know, and it wouldn't matter.
Hash-slinging slasher.
Yes.
I know exactly how. Well, I'll say this is like when you said this to me the other day, I had an immediate thought, but it was like if I was the character in the movie of any movie, I would be pushed out a window onto a bomb.
Onto a bomb?
You're the Wolfman.
I'm the Wolfman.
I know this.
So when you said that to me, this is the image that I had. Have you guys ever seen Monster Squad?
Oh,
It was an 80s film. You guys have to watch
it's
it,
sort of like Goonies, but horror.
but horror.
Okay.
Okay, it's fucking awesome. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
So one in in one of the early scenes, they're talking. They have this little group of
Monster Club.
Yeah. And they're talking about how to kill different creatures, and one of them is a werewolf.
It's a test.
Yeah, in order to get into the club.
Yep.
So
Bless
they
you.
say, how many different ways can you kill a werewolf? And, guys like Silver Bullet, and he's like, yeah, that's not the only way. And then they're all trying to figure out how
to
else you can
stump
kill
him,
it.
because they're like trying to make it difficult for him, even
Yeah.
though he got the answer right.
They're like pushing him out of a window onto a bomb. Anyway, this actually happens later on in the
Later
movie.
in the movie,
They throw dynamite in his pants. They shove him out a window, and he explodes.
Yes, and he comes back together though.
Yeah, he comes back together. He
So
doesn't
it didn't
die.
work.
Yeah,
right?
didn't work.
He's like, see, told you, only one way to kill a werewolf. Because he ends
Anyway.
up killing him with a silver bullet.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to. Yeah,
That was hilarious.
I had to share that because that's the first image that came to my
Yeah.
mind when you said that. I was like, I'm the wolf man. But I didn't die, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. So how?
Let's say paranormal movie.
a paranormal.
Because let's
movie?
be honest, we're all dying.
Okay.
I want to say
Do you think?
Hereditary.
Do you think you would? I don't. You want to do Hereditary?
If I'm dying, it's
Oh
going
my
to be in a
God.
Hereditary movie.
Damn.
Ooh.
That's the only thing that can kill
You
me.
went hardcore, dude.
I'm just saying.
Are
like,
you getting decapitated?
I don't know. I might
fuck.
walk into the. I might.
Are
pick
you
up a
allergic
piece
to
of,
anything?
Pick up a piece of chicken, eat it,
And then you're.
Go into anaphylactic shock and then
or something.
suffocate to death?
I don't know.
Like-
I was fucking something scary now. I might pull a whole chicken out my
don't
throat.
know.
If he's in the movie Hereditary, more than likely he's going to get diabetes, go blind, and then try to read a speeding sign on Braille.
Oh my God.
Oh my god,
Very elaborate.
too dark?
Yeah.
Too dark?
Too dark.
that was very dark.
Very dark.
But it's okay. Keep it dark. I like it.
Keep it dark.
I don't know.
And a
I feel
paranormal
like-
movie. Let's just say a paranormal movie.
Right, Hereditary. If I'm gonna die, it's
that's
gonna
not
be
bad.
it's gonna have to kill me. Like literally, like it's not gonna be no fucking Michael Myers movie. I'm not getting chased down by no fucking overalls, and he's gonna kill me. No,
They're coveralls.
Yeah, they're coveralls. They're not overalls.
Just say-
same fucking thing. And
There's a difference.
I'm not getting chased down by a guy with a chainsaw who got like fucking Down syndrome or whatever the fuck. That's not gonna work either.
I know how
was-
you're dying.
How?
It follows.
Ooh. That's
That's
good.
how you're dying.
That's
good.
definitely how you're dying.
Yeah.
It
yeah,
follows.
What that mean? Who is that?
That's a movie
never
you
seen
should
the movie?
watch. It follows.
It follows. What is that? Tell
Is
me.
it a demon?
It's hard
what
to
is it? It's not a
explain.
demon, is it?
It
sort of is.
But
Okay.
the person who
It
has
attaches itself.
the person that it attaches itself to is the only person that can see it. Nobody else can. But it still can affect everybody around.
Oh yeah, because it pushed the fuck out of that one person at the beach or whatever.
They're having a nice day at the beach, and suddenly lawn chairs are flying.
So if you have, it's like I guess this demon thing that the only way it gets passed on to somebody else is if you had sex with that person, and then it follows you. Oh. And then the only way you can pass it on is if you have sex with somebody else
To get rid of it.
That's like
to get rid of it. But if that person dies, then it defaults back to you.
I seen that. Is that when a one girl had sex with a dude? She had maggots all in her vagina and shit.
No, that was
That was definitely not it.
that was. I know what you're talking
What
about.
movie was that?
Oh, I'm having a brain fart.
What the
I know exactly what you're talking
That
about.
was a good-
Her body starts decomposing.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember she had sex with the one guy, had maggots all in her shit, and
Yeah.
like he got it. Then it was like a.
And then he
fucked
got
up
mad.
movie. It was a fucked up ass movie.
Is it
I
weird
know.
if I tell you that I jacked off to that scene?
Huh?
That's
it was so
fucking
juicy.
disgusting.
It was so juicy.
Weird.
So juicy.
I'm going to report you.
This
now,
sounds like a
motherfucker.
Christian movie to preach abstinence.
Who?
Like teeth?
Who was abstinent?
Yeah, like teeth,
Contracted.
vagina maggots.
That's what that is.
Contracted,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
watched that
Yep,
movie.
I remember that.
I watched
Yep,
that movie
that's
when
right.
I was in high school. Man, that movie
5 of
was
the grossest
fucked up.
sex
I
scenes
remember that
ever
now.
put on film.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
remember that.
Yeah,
It was
it's not like
click on
a
that.
great movie or anything like that.
But it's not
Which one?
horrible.
It's a cheap ass
This
movie,
one?
but
It
5 of the
wasn't bad.
grossest sex
he
scenes
was
ever
having
put on
sex
film.
with her,
Where's this?
No,
at?
up.
and then
the first
maggots start falling out of shit. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah, this is a good topic. Yeah,
Gross.
5 of the grossest
Ooh, yikes.
sex
Contracted
scenes.
was fucked up.
What?
Never seen it.
Contracted, that movie was.
Oh yeah,
fucked
it was.
up.
It was
Contracted is not a
gross
very good
and
movie.
weird and no,
No,
it
wasn't a great movie, but I
but-
totally
It was.
agree. That's pretty gross.
it was-
But that specific scene fucked me
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I get that.
Maybe wear a condom for the next 10 years.
I'm gonna double bag this weenie.
Yeah.
All
I was still having sex.
This might be.
Maggot or
See,
not.
it looks like we're on page 6. So let's try to pull this back a little bit. Speaking of being in the bathroom, let me ask you something.
You sit down when you pee. I know.
Of course. We don't have to argue about that. Everybody knows on the podcast that I sit down when I pee. Anywho, so I was at work the other day and I was taking a shit. And do you ever call anybody when you're taking a poo at work?
Hell
I try
no.
not to.
Yeah, I don't either. But here's what happened to me is I go in there and I'm taking my little poo relief and
Little poo-poo.
I'm taking my little poo poo
Yo-doodle.
and on one side of me I have a guy who's like shooting it out of his hoo-ha. He's talking to, I'm guessing, his wife or something. It is in Spanish. And on the other side of me, I have salsa music playing.
And you're like, doing in style.
Yeah.
Ty thought he was at Taco Bell and all that shit, did he? He thought he was at Taco Bell.
I'm trying to take a dump while some dude's like, shooting his shit out his butthole, talking to his woman, and the other dude's jamming it out on salsa.
That's
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
It's awesome.
That's
And you
not-
can always tell if you're talking to somebody that's in the bathroom because that reverb is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know exactly
Yeah.
Maybe it's my
when they're pooping.
Maybe it's my anxiety, but like if I'm shitting right at work, I don't want nobody knowing I'm in there. I put my headphones on. I block everything out. I shit, and then I get up. I wait till everybody leave, then I walk out. I don't want nobody to know I'm in there.
Hey, when you know it's
are
going to be a
so
loud
shy.
one, when you know it's going to be a loud one, do you ever flush?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Like flush and then go,
You did that to me yesterday when I was in the bathroom. He flushed like 3 times in 2 seconds.
I'm very curious.
Look, I'm in there washing my hands.
Motherfuckers are scared of your shit.
Listen, I put my hand.
No, it's
I put
courteous.
my hand and
Yeah.
get soap out.
I mean, the
Toilet
smell, yeah,
flush.
but not the sound.
Toilet flush, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I'm like, all right, let me mix it up. It was 2 minutes, and then it wasn't even 2 minutes. I'm mixing it. As soon as I get the soap in my hands, the toilet flush again, I'm like, oh yeah, Drew shit like a motherfucker. And then I put my hand in the water, toilet
had the
flush
shits,
again.
too. It was
I'm like,
bad.
damn, Drew, you shitty as fuck. I'm gonna get out.
well, see, I had our team lead, Cody, I had him in the bathroom next to me one day.
He don't care.
And I was like, I was getting ready to do that, like the flush before the poo. You flush and you're like, right? And he was like, why did you do that? Like, he's
Oh my god!
he's
He
in the
just called
stall.
you out instantly.
Yeah, he called me out like you said. I was trying to be courteous, right?
Right.
And he's like, I don't want to sound all nasty, gross, because I'm a gentleman.
He's catching stuff from his wife.
Nobody.
Why
if you
did you
can
do that?
If you can smell shit,
Nah,
that means
Cody
doo doo
don't care.
particles are in your nose. Like, and I don't want other people with my doo doo in their nose.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to know I'm in there. I don't.
Doo-doo particles.
Doo-doo particles.
But
When
Cody,
you smell shit,
Cody
that's
don't care,
because
though.
there's doo doo in your nose.
No, but Cody don't care though.
Gross.
He a fart, like it be me and him like in a break room here just like fart, like, bro, get the fuck away from me. I'll be eating a good meal, he'll ruin it.
Oh, I could see
you
that.
still eat it.
No, I won't. I'll get the fuck away from me.
Well, Deontay could bring a meal, shit on the meal, like not shit on it, but fart on it, like just stand up on the table, rip a big one right over top of the spaghetti, and
He'll still eat it.
and
Cody shove
Cody
his
be like,
face in it.
you gonna finish that?
You gonna eat it?
Nah, for
There's-
really though.
I can eat this piece here.
Cody a fucking alien or something. He need to be drug tested.
He's the only
animal tested, all that shit.
You don't get that hairline from eating healthy. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's the only person I have ever known that, like, I know when he's at work because as I'm going into the locker room, I see a Ziploc bag of like spaghetti and sauce sitting on the water fountain.
Hey,
Oh my
what the fuck was
God.
he? No. What was
Pops
he?
it on top of the urinal.
What was he eating on Friday? Right? It was chips, beans, rice, ketchup, mustard. Like I'm like, what the fuck is he? He just found a bunch of shit in the trash and he's just putting it together. What the fuck is he eating?
Put it in into the bowl.
2-week-old McDonald's sandwich.
That's
Yup.
edible.
What the fuck? I still got the video of him. We need to post the video. He put 3 uncooked hot dogs on a hamburger. He found that was 2 weeks old. This motherfucker is
I did like that he cut the hot dog straight down the middle before he put him on the bun.
He did.
But it was a hamburger bun, not a hot dog bun.
What? That's what I'm saying. The hot dogs.
Bread is bread.
The
I'll
hot
give 'em
dogs
that.
wasn't
No,
cooked.
I agree with that because we've eaten many a hot dog on like a piece of white bread. But
You gotta put it corner to corner.
But the hot
Yes,
dogs wasn't
exactly.
cooked. The hamburger was like 3 weeks old. He put like a bunch of mustard. Oh my God. He an alien for real. Dude, that shit was nasty.
I bet you what though, he probably is not gonna die
No, he's not. You're
by
right.
normal circumstances.
You're right. He's probably gonna get hit by a bus.
I bet he's
or
never
something.
gotten COVID.
I ain't never heard
His
him get
immune
COVID.
system's probably crazy.
I
It's
never heard him
like
get
cranked
COVID.
up to 11.
I've never heard Cody getting COVID. That's funny.
It's got
Have you?
it's got the what is it? What's that movie? That cartoon Osmosis Jones?
oh yeah,
It's got them motherfuckers in it.
That's
That
fine.
was the guy from Ghostbusters on it.
I don't know. I think Cody's had COVID though, but
don't
he
know
gets
about
sick all the
COVID.
time. He's like, I feel like shit, you know.
Because he eats the nastiest shit. He
It can go either way. Either way, he's always sick because
Garbage
of that,
disposal.
or he never gets sick.
He eats shit that's 3 weeks old, and then he's bounced back like the next 2 days.
But what's amazing though is like his poop schedule is on point. Like every morning, 6:20 he's into pooper.
You're not on the schedule?
Me? Yeah, anytime. Like like daily. Like
I-
4
you
times
got-
a day.
you got-
Yeah,
you got
I got a
issues.
schedule.
Y'all lucky.
Yeah, I get it.
I used
Yeah.
to like before
Yeah,
my
you used
gallbladder
to,
was
yeah.
removed.
Yeah, you
I
used
fucking.
to.
She was. My woman was doing my face. Like, you know, she be picking my pimples and shit. And I farted. I thought it was just a fart. I shitted on myself again. Like, what the
Again.
fuck?
God damn, dude.
I'm like, oh shit. She's like, what's wrong? Did it hurt? I'm like, nah, I just shitted on myself. She's like, all right, what you gonna do? I'm like, let me up. I just shitted
You
on
want me,
myself.
let me wipe it?
I
Wipe a booty
don't know.
hole.
I don't know what the fuck wrong with my stomach, my body, but damn,
You just go ahead and finish popping my pimples on my face.
I tell you, like, yeah, just
That's
finish.
all right, go ahead.
Finish the last one
Continue.
you're doing, and I gotta go because I shitted on myself.
What were we doing before all this?
I don't even. Oh
I
yeah.
don't know. I got another
Five
highlight.
grossest sex scenes.
Before we shit on ourselves,
I got
don't know.
another highlight of Deontay
good.
shitting on himself. So
Right.
I'm
It's
hell yeah.
perfect.
It's
Yeah.
it's an every week thing. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, but
You
yeah.
need to get checked out then, dude.
You
Because
right.
something's not right.
You
That's
right.
not normal.
I
So
know.
please do.
not normal for you
No,
normal folk.
I
This guy over here,
I know, but
every
Fucking-
fart's rolling the dice.
2
Loose
years.
booty hole.
Ooh.
Loose booty hole. Easily
Girl,
explained.
that got nothing to do with my booty hole. I'm lactose intolerant.
exactly.
Just be
which is
tolerant.
part of it.
Grow the fuck up. Be
That's what I'm
tolerant.
saying. Just be
Walk
black.
straight.
What? Damn.
Next thing,
You got-
next
That
thing you
is
know,
like
like,
saying you walk straight, Todd. Todd can't walk straight. That's fucking ignorant.
have you been checking out my legs?
He bow legged. My dad.
Bow-legged?
My dad bow legged.
The bow of the boat.
Only thing that means to me, Deontay, is that you've been checking me out from the waist down.
I have. I walk behind you every day. Hey, Todd, can I borrow your tools?
Deontay can see me a mile away, though. He's like, oh, there's Bowleg Todd.
Oh,
there it is.
Todd,
Oh,
with,
my.
with the legs. His legs fucked up.
Cody always tells me, like, why do you walk like you used to be fat? And I was like, I was.
Oh my god.
No, that's fucked up.
You guys all
true.
sound like fucking girls being mean. Mean girls. You're all mean
No,
girls.
but we all do it from like a loving.
No, that's
No,
what girls
It is
say.
true. No, it is
No,
true
no,
with
no,
guys.
no, no.
It is true with guys.
That's
But
true.
we do it from a
and if
loving
you don't
perspective.
tease somebody, you don't care about them.
Right, you don't like them.
And that's
as
how
much.
I am.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to tease somebody
Oh, yeah.
if I don't like them. I just don't fucking talk to them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would never
Right?
say that to somebody I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
Like, so
I get
if
it. I do get that because that's how I am. If I don't tease you, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So what Drew had seen on this was the 5 of the grossest sex scenes ever put on film.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
and reading this first one, I guess is from Excision that I've never seen before.
I've never seen this either.
It's a nice picture, though.
Apparently, after fantasizing about spraying blood all over this guy that she's messing around with, she has him perform cunnilingus on her while she is on her period. The results are about as you would expect.
It's not that bad, though.
Here's what I noticed though, because as we all know, I can't not read something.
She fake
I always
moaned
get
it.
here. Tracy Lords is in this movie.
Oh, Tracy Lords, the former
So
porn star.
I'm just saying.
She's a porn
Nice.
star?
She was
She
back in the day.
was.
Tracy Lords was big time known for doing underage porn and not telling any. Well, hang on. There's a story to it. Not telling anyone about it. She lied about her age.
Yep.
So the majority of the porn that she did do was quote illegal because I think she was 16 or 17 at the time.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so she lied about her age,
crazy.
and then it came out. So I think all of that porn was illegal, and she might have like maybe 1 or 2 porns out
After she was legal.
She was legal.
And then she got into like actual movies. Like she's in Cry Baby with Johnny Depp.
She's in Blade,
Blade.
the original Blade.
She in Blade?
Yep, the
She gotta
original
be
Blade.
bad. If she in Blade, I know she bad.
She was one of the
Blade
vampires
movies
at the
are
very
awesome.
beginning.
I love
Yes. Oh, she looked
During
cool
the-
as
the
fuck.
blood
I
shower.
love Blade movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
what a
her
cool
with
ass fucking
the titties out and shit.
No, she didn't show any boobs or anything, and she was in the TV show Roseanne for a
Yeah.
few episodes.
She
I watched
was.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
I watched Roseanne.
That was good.
Continue this
Oh,
list.
Y'all
No,
bringing
so-
up my
okay,
childhood.
okay,
Y'all
sorry.
bringing up my
Sorry,
childhood.
sorry.
That's my
Yeah.
childhood. That's my childhood.
Oh, I know, right? It's awesome.
All right, so we're gonna go with the next one. So that one was Excision. With
So he just ate her out while she was on her period.
yeah,
No, he was fucking
We've
her
all
in the
done that.
ass while she was on her period.
Anyway.
Fucking her in the ass.
yeah, we've all done that.
You ever fucked her in the ass while she was on her period?
Well, if one hole's full, you fill up the other one.
Duh.
It's like going to McDonald's. One lady's full, you go to the other one. I do that every day.
And then you get up there and you try to order ice cream, and they're like, "Our ice cream machine is broken."
ice cream
So you
anal
order
machine.
something different.
If the vagina
See?
machine is down, you go to the anal.
Exactly.
There it is.
No, the only thing I've ever done is like, hey, to be like, oh, I'm on my period.
Hey, I remember that part. Dead end.
All right, so
Oh my god!
You don't remember that? It was violently fucking.
I remember wrong. I don't remember
Yeah.
that fucking scene.
I've never seen that. So
I have.
okay.
Wrong Turn 2, Dead End.
Yeah, dead end. He was dead in that pussy.
Oh,
Dead in that pussy.
damn, son.
Fucking that ass.
All right, so what it says here is, let's see, features one of the strangest sex scenes you'll ever watch in a movie. After murdering the lovely Crystal Lowe, two inbred lovers,
yeah.
which are siblings,
I remember that.
proceed to scalp Lowe, put said scalp on the female, and then have gross inbred sex.
Ooh, because he wanted to fuck a blonde.
So the siblings put her hair on.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, so he's like, I really always wanted to fuck a blonde. So they scalp the blonde, they put the blonde on his sister, and then they fuck.
God damn, I want to watch this.
Wow.
Oh my god!
I want to watch this movie.
Ooh, God damn.
That's a good movie.
He's tearing it up though.
He
Sorry,
show is.
We're watching this little
Oh God.
little thing, and he's tearing it up. Oh my gosh! All right, let's see here. What we got next? Gone Girl. Oh yes. Oh. Did watch
Gone
this.
Girl. I remember that.
Never seen it.
That chick is so freaking hot,
Yeah.
and
She was
I
bad.
already know what they're talking about.
That
So she's fucking Doogie Howser. If you know who Doogie Howser, oh yeah, this is
Neil
before your
Patrick
time.
Harris.
Neil Patrick
Neil Patrick-
Harris,
yeah,
right?
no.
yeah.
He played
Okay.
in a TV show called Doogie Howser. That's where he
Oh,
became
okay.
famous.
He was a
right?
doctor.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So anyway, she's fucking
Sorry.
this guy.
Bless you.
You okay?
Welcome.
You all right?
Okay.
Okay, good. Anyway, she's fucking this guy. Says Pike's character pulls a scalpel out from under the pillow and slits his throat as he ejaculates, bathing her in blood. It's a truly horror. Yeah, it's
a way to die, though.
I see
It was
it go,
crazy.
But yeah,
Mid ejaculation dying.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go,
Go out and get some pussy. You
That
right.
bitch was a fucking maniacally psychotic genius.
you read the book.
I did.
Yeah.
And it disturbed me for weeks afterwards. Like, I couldn't stop thinking about
Y'all
it.
read a lot. I just watch a lot of documentaries and movies.
You don't
That-
even know how to read.
That book was.
fuck you,
That
man.
book fucked me up.
I read this paragraph. That's the most paragraphs I've read in
Let me
weeks.
see. Gone Girl.
Yeah,
Gone
it
Girl was
did.
a fairly paralysis
Yep.
film when it was released last year,
Nailed
but
it.
it did remarkable job because of the scaring the pants off of the niggas that was watching the movie. Fatal Attraction.
What's funny is Deontay's reading this verbatim.
This is exactly
This
what
is
the article
exactly what
says.
the article says.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, they,
I'm proud of you.
I'll get
So
better,
good.
y'all. Y'all know niggas can't read.
No?
Just remember, you got to sound it out sometimes.
Audiobooks.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
Oh, Society. I've not watched this.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Let's look that up.
This is something that I need to absolutely watch because I'm on Facebook with the Thing group.
Oh, this is something they talk
This is
about.
one thing that the group constantly talks about. They said everybody always wants to see a movie that is similar to, John Carpenter's 1982, The Thing.
Okay.
And this is one that this group brings up constantly is Society.
I don't know this. Okay. That sounds awesome.
Society is a strange little film, but it's not without imagination. During the final sequence of the film, an orgy takes place in which the rich literally feed on the poor, making the film's tagline even more clear. It's a very gooey scene and not for the faint of heart. If I remember right, they like literally body melt together almost. It's very fucking
the rich
gooey.
society people body melt into an entity and then feed.
I've not seen it.
Oh, that's
but
okay. I'm just
yeah.
Wow.
But it is something that you have to watch. I think it's an older movie as well. But,
okay.
But yeah, that's
Sounds fucking cool.
definitely have to give that an ooey gooey
Ooey gooey.
look.
It's rated 5 gooeys.
So what about, you know,
gooey.
scary movie traumatized me was Cabin, the Cabin movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Cabin Fever.
Cabin Fever. Yeah,
Cabin
that movie
Fever.
traumatized me.
Ooh.
I only watched the newer one.
I only watched the old ones. I ain't
remake.
never watched the new ones.
And then, of course, bring us back to the movie Contracted.
That's probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
Where she has sex with a guy and maggots are falling out of her
Yes.
vagina.
He was still fucking that shit. He was humping. He don't.
Fucking-
He was fucking that shit up.
How'd it go?
Probably like how I would.
That's it?
I would have been crying in that shit too. Damn. No, it wasn't like that.
Maggot-filled pussy.
Oh God.
Drew's like, hell no.
You sound like my grandma.
Your grandma is amazing.
Hell of a woman.
Hell of a woman.
She's a nasty
She-
whore. I'm sorry.
Your grandma's
Don't
my
ever talk about Mama like
your
that.
grandma's my
I'm sorry.
Brenda.
You know what's funny is we never finished Drew's
It's okay. Fuck my ideas.
30 fucking minutes later. And
Wait, what?
Drew, what? Huh? What
Oh
happened? What
yes.
you talking-
Okay.
Drew,
so,
what? Drew, what?
Yeah.
Say it. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember it now.
If
How'd you
would,
die?
Yes.
if you were die in a paranormal movie,
I told you what I said. Hereditary.
Details. How would you die?
I'm going to go with,
I don't know.
for me, I'm going to go with Poltergeist because I think closets are very scary to me as a child, right? So in their original Poltergeist, Carol Ann gets sucked into a vortex inside the closet.
Yes.
And so, granted, she doesn't die, but I imagine that I would probably disappear into the netherworld that way in a paranormal type of film. That's my death.
Yeah. I say falling off a building or something. Like they would make me like walk off like a fucking twin tower building.
Be like that.
The happening.
Oh,
I was gonna say
yes,
the
yeah.
Omen.
I had a
Oh,
dream.
that
What was
too.
it?
Yeah.
What was she? A nanny or something?
I had
Yeah.
a
The
boy.
nanny.
The
Yeah,
nanny.
she just-
This
Yep.
is for you.
I had a dream that I
Did she
jumped.
hang herself or did
No,
she
she
just
jumped.
jump?
She
She
fell
just
off a
jumped.
building.
I had a dream that I jumped off the building, and once I hit the ground, I woke up. So I think that's like one of my biggest fears.
Do you remember the guy who was in that?
No.
That was the guy from Jurassic Park.
Sam
The
Neill?
doctor?
Sam
Yeah.
Neill.
Sam
That
Neill.
Jurassic Park shit was fucking
Which one?
scary.
Sam Neill was in The Omen.
The original?
Oh,
I think-
you got me there. He might have been
Yeah.
in one of the second ones.
See,
Yeah,
I watched
I-
the new one.
Yeah.
The new one was shitty as fuck.
All right.
That was
No,
terrible.
he was quite young and
Yeah.
The new one?
let me
You
double
like the
check
new
this.
What type of horror movie are you most likely to die in?
Oh, Deontay, that you're up to bat.
The movie, the only movie I think that could really, really kill me, like me personally, is The Conjuring or like a movie like Hereditary. I can't see myself dying in no fucking Michael Myers and
You don't
no,
think? Oh no, you haven't seen the
or no
thing.
Jason or no
how
dumb
young.
shit like that.
Oh, he was in The Omen Part 3.
Part 3.
So
Oh yeah,
Look how
as
young
shit.
though. Oh my goodness.
I loved him.
Wow.
in-
Comb over.
Loved him in
Beautiful.
Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
look up, no, y'all was talking about scary. Look up The Conjuring, old lady. You ever seen her
Oh,
climbing the walls?
we know
Oh my
what she is. Yeah, we know all about that.
Hey, seeing her old ass climbing walls and shit, that shit freaked me out.
Have you ever seen Event Horizon?
It's sort of like Hellraiser in space.
Yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
it's awesome.
It's actually very good.
I love
film.
my
It's like
scary
that other
shit.
space movie.
I love my scary movies, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She actually, a long time ago, nicknamed her car the
The
Event,
Event Horizon.
Horizon
Because that was
because
the name of the ship in the movie. And essentially it goes to hell and back. So I just called my car. It took me to hell and back every day
yeah, to work.
to work.
Yeah,
And my car was called the Event Horizon.
You ever seen Ghost Ship?
Yes.
That was
First scene is probably.
Wait, I think we
talked about
Yeah,
this.
we
Yeah,
did.
quite a while back.
So scary.
Good film. Thank God that girl was like 3'2", bending over tying her shoe.
Yeah, she.
The only child though.
Yeah. The only child on
The only child.
Yeah.
I wish I had
it?
twins.
I think the only type of movie I'm surviving is like a slasher movie. I think I'm running. Full sprint.
That's easy.
All they do
though.
is speed walk.
That's easy though. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, like a Freddy.
You gotta give me a real fucking movie. You can't. You have to. It has to be a real.
You want to do
movie.
like what movie would you die in? Or
Conjuring, like a
name a
paranormal
movie.
movie, like an Exorcist. You can't pick like a fucking
shit.
Michael Myers or a big old man in a suit chasing you. That's not scary.
I think you would end up trying to fight him and you would die.
No matter where
You would think they're a normal ass
No.
person. You would try to fight him and you'd get
It has
stabbed.
to be no
I think
matter
you would die.
No matter. No, I'm not.
I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm
not
wrong.
dying to no old ass man in no motherfucking electrician suit.
Are you gonna try to fight him if he's
I'm not
walking up to
doing
you
that.
with a
Mechanic.
machete?
I'm not gonna try to fight him, but I'm
Okay,
not about
good.
to sit there. They make cars, planes, jets. I'm not about to sit there and wait on no old ass motherfucker to chase me in those overalls. Y'all crazy.
When they
Coveralls.
start making cars.
Same different.
I'm gonna keep saying it.
What'd you say?
So when they start making cars, planes, and jets.
1962.
Oh my!
He was when was Michael Myers made? When was the first movie?
1976.
That's what I'm saying.
You're the horror guy.
Yeah.
So give us a movie,
That I would die in, or like,
just like
I
a
would
movie
die.
and let us.
I would die in every fucking one.
That's what I think so too.
Every
Yeah.
one. So let me go through my list. American Werewolf in London. I'm dying. I'm fucking dying because I'd be like, is that a werewolf? That's
cool.
I just wait for it to
Are you
kill me.
freezing?
Fucking
I'm
getting
freezing.
you.
I think I'm freezing too.
Yeah.
I'm definitely freezing. Let me see. The Thing. Oh, dude.
I'm dead.
You can't.
The thing, okay, yeah, that's
I
different.
will assimilate you.
I'm dying at the very beginning of the film because in the very beginning of the film,
There's a dog.
and I'm like, hey, puppy.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Same.
Done.
We're gonna be the first characters that it comes out as to kill other people.
Yeah, I'm the Todd character that dies first in every fucking
I don't
film.
play with nobody's dog, so the dog run up, I might beat the fuck out of him, or I might just run. I don't play with no dog.
Let me see.
Deontay might be the only survivor.
I don't play with no dogs, man. If I don't know him, I ain't playing with him.
I'll say in Halloween, it's dependent upon where I am in the film. Like if I'm,
If we're in a bedroom, we're fucking dying.
yeah. Like, the little boy's character, he sees, the boogeyman across the street. If I saw him, I'm fucking gone. I'm gone.
The boogeyman, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Fucking
no.
beehive.
Not
That
doing
shit
that.
freaked me out.
But if I'm the one dude who's fucking the chick in the bed, and I just go down to get her a beer. I'm dead because I'm just trying. I'm butt naked and I'm just trying to go
you're right.
back up and get a little bit more of that
that
punani.
wasn't his fault. He was going down to get her.
None
beer.
of it was really their fault, but this is the
Well,
idea
no.
behind horror movies. You're doing something bad, so you get punished.
But the one girl who was
Right?
like, "Quit it out! Stop joking with me."
Yeah.
And like he come up there with he like 7 foot with a big ass white sheet. The other guy's like fucking 5'7", 5'8".
White sheet.
Yeah,
Michael
this
Myers
is the
does wear a
original.
white sheet, and
I think I remember that one.
Yeah.
This is the original.
That's what I'm
What's a
saying.
KKK member?
she's
One in
like,
there?
Bob, and she pulls out her
Bob.
titty. She's like, "Does this get your ghost?"
That was a good line, honestly. That was a
Michael
good
Myers and
line.
the other dude was like fucking way different in height. It's like, how do you not?
If I remember right, they were going to name that movie "The Babysitter Killers"
They
or
were.
"The Babysitter Killings,"
Killings, yes.
or "Babysitter Murders."
Something
Might
like
have been
that.
something like that.
Yeah.
I think that was the working
Right.
title.
A good movie I don't think we've talked about is what is it? Strangers or Stranger?
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
irritates me
My
because they
girl-
say based on a true story,
My
and
girl
it's
loves
based
that
on
shit.
the fact that this kid or this boy who wrote it was at home one day and somebody rang his doorbell and he was scared.
And then the next day, it was like they found out that there was a break-in
So
It was
that-
a break-in?
somewhere in the neighborhood.
somewhere in the
Oh.
neighborhood. So this is based on a true story.
I like
So
The
you can't
Purge.
ever trust that.
Purge is
you're right.
Purge is pretty cool.
Are you dying during the purge?
Fuck
Hell
yes.
nah, man.
You don't think so?
Why? Y'all crazy
I'm
as
dying.
fuck.
I have a response though. No matter what movie it is, what genre, doesn't matter. I'm accident prone. I will kill myself.
You're tripping and falling.
I will
You're
kill
the
myself.
typical girl that trips
No,
and
no, no. I will kill myself.
I already
Listen,
know.
okay, so I'll have a weapon. I'll be like, I'm ready to fight. Let's fucking fight. Because I will fight. But
You're gonna run, trip, and fall.
exactly.
So
I will.
Personally, I think something's hitting you in the head.
Exactly. So no, something is happening to me.
You have a magnet
stupid.
for your head.
I do have a magnet in my head.
So
So I will run into a tree or a building or something, and I'll have a knife, and I'll
Yeah.
kill myself. Like I'm fucking so accident prone.
Yeah.
Nobody has to kill me. I'll kill myself.
I'm done.
You
I'm done.
You the
I
type
already
to,
know.
You the type
Like-
to run with the scissors like, hey, let's cut the zip
Yes.
tie. And then she
Yes.
fall and trip on the
That's
scissors
fucking
hit her in the
exactly
neck. and
what I'm
shit.
saying.
What was it? It was
I
on
am-
Scary Movie. It was the first one,
that's
right?
Fucking, no, that's like Final. You gonna be on
But you-
Final Destination here.
You don't remember the first scene
That's
in
my
Scary
life.
Movie?
Final Destination.
Every day.
You gonna be on Final Destination.
No, I'm talking about the first scene in Scary Movie where
Scary
she's
Movie.
like running. She's like, "Oh my god!" And she hits the sprinklers. You know, titties are showing.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like
Oh,
the two
yeah,
signs.
yeah.
It's like death, safety. And she's
Carmen
like,
Electra.
Yeah, Carmen Electra. Yeah, it was her. Yeah. No, but that's, I mean, I will kill myself. Nobody has to do it for me. I will fucking.
"What about Bird Box? Are you looking at it?"
Do you turn over?
Bird
And,
Box.
do you turn and look at the killer and you go, "Don't even worry about it. I got this."
I would. I've talked so much about this. What if I'm in that situation? What are my last words? Like, I hope I say something fucking cool and epic. Like, so yeah, I roll over and I'm like, dude, I'm bleeding out. Fuck off. You know,
Beat
like,
you to it.
Yeah, sorry, guy. Wah, 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 wah. Like, I hope I say something really cool and just, you know, ruin his moment.
I won't. I'm like, that shit hurts.
Please stop.
No, I'm
Please
sure,
stop.
I'm sure I'd be crying and dying.
Get your
but
finger out of
I'm
my
just
ass,
saying.
please.
Do you know you're
Right.
killing me right now? Ow.
Ow, that hurts.
Why is it so big?
No, I'll kill myself. I already know this.
Deontay's drunk because
What?
now he's talking about ass stuff again.
Hey, Tyler.
He looked instantly like, "Hey, you."
Okay, so I've already had this conversation with Deontay, and it is this: anytime he raps, he's always talking about eating ass, but he never wants to do it. And
No, he said because it's a cool. What was it?
it's fire.
Yeah, it's fire. It's a cool
Yeah.
thing to
That
rap
shit's
about.
fire.
That's what
Bars,
they
yeah.
say. Yeah, it's
Them
a
bars
it's a
are
good
fire.
thing to talk about and rap about.
It gets
but
you cool.
But you talk about like guys, eating their ass.
I
and
never
stuff.
said that.
I think
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did.
Nobody ever raped my ass.
Why don't you give us a rap? I bet something about ass and
All right,
eating.
I'll
Let's
rap
go.
right now.
As
Let's
soon
for it.
as,
Go.
as soon as you say an ass, we're done. We're cutting it.
Go.
Hey, my granny tried to take my ass.
All right. Well, I think we're good here at Point of No Response. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and download and all that good stuff. And we will see you guys on the next one. Point of No Response.